Hey guys, the Commander Casual here. I'm playing my Thrasios and Vial Smasher Traps deck. I mulliganed into this hand, but we got 3 of our colors, and that means we've also got a turn 3 Vial Smasher, so I'm pretty happy about that. We've also got Seedborn Muse, which is just a ridiculously good card. So we got to go first. We're playing against Purphoros, God of the Forge, Ayli, the Eternal Pilgrim, and Gishath, Sun's Avatar. So we're pretty much playing against, well, not usually. Purphoros is often like a Goblin tribal deck, but he just dumps tons of red creature tokens and stuff like that, which just happen to coincide really well with Goblins and burn everybody out. Ayli, Eternal Pilgrim, is usually like kind of like a life gain deck. I've seen lots of Ayli kind of budgety decks. Could be Cleric tribal as well. And then Gishath is almost always Dinosaur tribal. So this guy's gonna play a Mana Vault. Can you F8? Question mark. I don't have a ton of time, so I set all the times to 25 minutes. But yeah. Yeah. Like, why? Just F8. It's not even your turn, just F8. You don't have anything up. That's okay. That's fine. Perf. So he's got a Purphoros on turn 2, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, or right click, no possible play yield up. Please, Rob. Please. This, I might not even be able to post this, just if it goes too long. Cause it is. He's here. Like he mulliganed. And then he kept his hand. So he's here. And he yielded through this guy's first main phase. Of course it's the the game that I don't have much time while playing is the one where we have to wait for someone. That's okay. So Gishath's pretty cool if you haven't seen somebody play Gishath yet. A whole bunch of old cards got Oracle texted, and basically they are dinosaurs now. And it because they were just like lizard creature type or not, they didn't have a listed creature type or something like that. So now they've been Oracle texted to be dinosaurs. So there's actually more dinosaurs than you'd think. Because other than that, you're just looking at all the Ixalan cards. Just trying to pull up a separate screen and see if we can find any. Yeah, so here's like on Gather. Here's like this Alpha Tyrannax has been Oracle texted into a dinosaur, even though on its original card text it just is a beast, right? That's just an example. There's lots of older ones. Obviously, the vast majority of them are. What was I gonna say? Words totally Ixalan, but like Deathmist Raptor is now a dinosaur. Dromasaur, like there's a bunch of random old ones that are now like Frenetic Raptor, Fungusaur, stuff like that. They've all become. It's okay. Sorry, I should be welcoming. It's his first game. If you tap your lands and hit the F8 key, you yield as long as you can't do anything. Just explaining it now instead of just being a jerk about it. I guess we'll play our Stronic Resonator. Because if it gets blowed up, we can cage trap later. Yeah, the point of this deck, if you haven't seen other videos of it, or the deck tech of it, is to play a lot of, we have all the trap cards from the original Zendikar block in these colors. We're missing the white ones, but that's it. The idea is to try and abuse Vial Smasher's trigger each turn. Oh my goodness. There we go, okay. I don't know why this is. Oh, it's because of Comet Storm. I forgot about that. For whatever reason, Comet Storm doesn't let you yield properly. So we're just going to yield until the end of the turn. Makes the game go so much quicker. Yes, it does. F8ing is great, and you'll see people mostly just tap out early game anyway, just to not have to deal with that timing. Because I set like I was hosting this game and I set the game clocks to 25, hoping it would make the game go a little bit faster. But this guy's already been through 5 minutes of his game time. Is he gonna play a land? Apparently not. What? Okay, he's clearly just struggling with MTGO. So yeah, so this guy's deck is probably a budget Ayli deck. Ayli's a really popular budget commander. Could be Cleric Tribal. That's pretty cheap as well. Bloom Tender for this guy. Inventor's Fair, interesting. And a Savannah. So we're going to cast Vial Smasher here. And then next turn we can, I don't know, leave our mana up and possibly Cage Trap. Or Cobra Trap. Or possibly both, that'd be awesome. Oh, we can't both because they both take green, but... I'm just going to yield until the end of the turn. I'm surprised he didn't play Purphoros last turn. Because he could have, he's only 4. I feel like dropping Purphoros as early as possible is probably like the best thing. Goblin Assault. That's cool. It's like Goblin Rabble Master's effect, but on an enchantment. Goblin Raid is a delicate gambit, a blend of stealth, precision, and screaming death. Yep. But your lands need to be tapped out as well. Oops. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Vial Smasher's a goblin. Now I have to attack with him every turn. I didn't realize that was like a global effect. Is he? No, okay, he's not going to tap it. I have sympathy for this guy. Learning to use MTGO at first was a little bit of a confusing ordeal for me. I learned to play by using by doing the free drafts you get to do. No worries. Yeah, I learned by doing because when you join MTGO, you get like whatever amount of free player points. I'd say free in air quotes that you can't see because you have to pay $10 to get MTGO. But upon actually oh nice, we got all our colors. I still don't think we can play anything, but unless we want to Comet Storm something. But what do we attack? Let's attack Purphoros. Sorry. If somebody plays an artifact, we can Cage Trap and clone it, or copy the trigger. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I did because you get like 25 player points or whatever in each of the free drafts. You don't get to keep the cards from the drafts, but the free drafts all take like 5 points or whatever. And so I just did a bunch of those. So if somebody plays an artifact, we can do this, and if somebody blows up our Resonator or our land, we can Cobra Trap. Works for me. Hopefully we draw like a forest next turn and we can play our Seedborn Muse. That'd be ideal. I think if we don't draw a land, or maybe even if we do, we'll just play Thrasios. And then we can just start using his effect. How do I view everyone's battlefield? Hit the plus buttons. I think he just didn't... Because what I think he's probably seeing is like this view. So if he just does that. We're just trying to be good people and help him out. Yeah. Not hugely surprising. Sorry guys. My throat's bugging me just a little. Guys and girls. I'm not using guys as a gendered term. I just mean people, viewers, audience. Play an artifact. Play an artifact. That's not an artifact. It's okay. I think I should have started in standard just for fun. That might have been a good idea. EDH is kind of a complicated because there's a lot of big stack resolvement stuff that can happen in EDH. So it can be a little bit harder to kind of break into the world of EDH. So he's got 4 mana, 5 I guess if he's casting a green spell. Yes, we can cage trap. Because he played an artifact. So we get to deal 5 damage to some... Oh, we get to deal 10 damage. Okay, so I'm holding control to maintain priority. And cast that. Boom. So we're gonna always yield to that trigger. And I'm gonna always yield to the... Oh, and I don't want to always yield to the Vial Smasher trigger. Never mind. Who's taken 5? This guy took 5. And who's taken another 5? This guy took 5. And now we get a 4/4. Awesome. Deck is functioning. Summoning trap. That's not helpful. So we're just gonna play Thrasios. Nope, don't always. I want to always yield to that so bad. Who took the damage? This guy took the damage. Let me attack this guy now. We have to attack with Vial Smasher, so. Okay, see you guy. We're gonna attack this guy with both. Yep, so we take damage from Perf. I'm just gonna yield until the end of the turn. We don't actually have anything we can do, so. Oh, I am sore. Hellion. Oh, jeez. That's some damage with Purphoros. So Purphoros deals 3 damage now. Deal that much damage plus 1. And these goblins all do extra damage now too. I mean, we can block one at least. Oh, no. That's bad. Because now this does 2 as well. Why are you attacking me so hard? I think we block. He might kill Thrasios, but... Oh hey, Lance. Fortunately, you can't green Sunset for our Seedborn Muse now, but... Did he just sack it to ping my face? Yes. And he sack something else too? Vial Smasher. Oh, did he sack both to kill Vial Smasher? That's a pain in the ass. For those that aren't aware, Not Vial Smasher. I mean, Vial Smasher and Thrasios are really good, but Purphoros is like top tier commander. Just because the deck just goes off so crazy. Like you don't even need to you just run tons of token generation and you just drop stuff like Emrakul's Hatcher, and you run like Hordling Outburst and all the other like little goblin creator sorceries, and you just burn people for so much. Because one of those what is it, Dragon Fodder makes two goblins with Purphoros out, who is an indestructible god. That's 4 damage to each opponent, and then you also get 2 dudes for 2 mana. It's ridiculous. But this guy, the funny thing about Gishath decks is I find they just about always kind of sit, and it doesn't seem like they're doing anything until suddenly there's a Gishath, they attack, and then they have 7 dinosaurs. So Gishath decks very much like bide their time. He's gonna tank it with the Hellion. So he deals 2 damage and he gets possibly 2 dinosaurs. No, he didn't get anything, because the top 2 cards of his library were those 2. This is his hand, though. So, pretty spooky. Do we just play Vial Smasher again? I think we do. And we can Mind Break Trap if we need to. Yeah, I guess we do that. We got land now, so I don't need to use Thrasios' ability. Sorry, guys. Just gonna leave our dudes back. So Mind Break Trap, if he casts 3 spells, you can exile the stack, essentially. Well, not the triggered abilities on the stack, but any spells on the stack. So that's pretty neat. Okay, there's another land. He can always... Oh yeah, he can Firecat Blitz too. That's spooky. Oh, because he can totally burn us out with that. If he sacks... So he's got 6 mountains. He could pay the 2 red and sack that. He does 12 damage to each of us. So if he gets us like within 12, essentially, we're dead. Because he just Firecat Blitzes. If he's, smart. Or if he knows that's in there. But, gross. Ready. Let's see, pitch. Slate of Ancestry. And? Oh, did he discard a mountain too? Is it up to? Oh, it's up to. That's interesting. So you don't have to discard 2 cards if you don't want to. I'm just gonna block. He has to attack, that's why he's doing it. I'm kind of surprised he didn't sack it to kill like the Bloom Tender or something, though. That seems dumb. Or just ping me. I guess he doesn't want to piss off this Gishath player. Oh yeah, the thing too is if he Firecat Blitzes, he can sack tokens afterwards. With Goblin Bombardment. Burden Sun's Avatar. Okay, so he's gaining life, so now we're in the crap spot. Yeah, he's still gonna attack this guy. I think this guy was hoping he'd attack me, because I would seem like more of a threat, but he's still very much more of a threat. So he's gonna get a bunch of dinosaurs and gain a shit ton of life here. Sorry, language. Wow, he got 2. This guy's got 0 luck. Ranging Raptors and Thrasher Raptors. So they cover their territory like a tide of teeth and claws. He gets +2/+0 and trample as long as he controls that dinosaur, and he does. So this deck isn't going off as well as it usually. Or I've seen it, and it's still got a big board and tons of life. So do we get an Oracle here? And try and ramp up some. I kind of like that. Yeah, we'll grab an Oracle and we'll die. Deal 5 damage to someone. Yes. Yes, I do want to redirect it already. Oh, I could grab an Rashmi too. Let's grab an Oracle, because we have another land in our hand. Or 2 lands in our hand. Yeah, we'll play that. Just to get it out of the way. Because I'd rather be drawing non-lands. I suppose I could have scryed it away, but whatever. Oh right, I have to attack. Well, I mean, Duretti tanked the damage for him, but this is also what happens when you play. Oh, he hit me right back, but he didn't FA8 properly. Ouch, my hand. I just smacked my hand on my desk by accident. Yeah, it's like that's one of the reasons I like Commander a lot, is that like if you play these really powerful decks, you get hated off the board way faster. If that's kind of a matter, because like there's some. Where did that Ulamog just go? He won the flip. Okay. Like some kind of combo-y decks you just can't stop before they go off, but at least the other decks that like take a little bit more setup. It's okay. We're reforging the soul. Well, I kind of wanted that mind stylation, but whatever. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. When you play really strong commanders, or you just break out really hard with whatever deck you are playing, the game like naturally sorts you out, and it's one of the reasons I really like Commander, is because it's really dynamic that way. Because no one just gains the lead and then just wins. Because I find with most other forms of Magic where you're playing one-on-one, and this is more of a multiplayer versus one-on-one argument, it's kind of like when you get on the back foot and you just lose. Like you can delay your loss, and sometimes you can turn it around, but usually you just lose. And that's a little unfortunate sometimes. So we got our Burrow, got a Ricochet Trap, a Dig Through Time, and a Ravenous Trap. Interesting. So we can get rid of somebody's graveyard if we want. Which I kind of want to do with this guy. Get rid of Firecat Blitz, so that we can't get randomly wrecked by it. Because we can still get wrecked by it right now. We can still just tap 2, sack all those mountains, burn the hell out of us, and then go from there. It's also got a Cure Keep. Yeah, so you could easily activate Cure Keep here, Firecat Blitz, burn the crap out of us both for a bunch of damage, attack, sack the dudes. I think he's still gonna Firecat Blitz here. I think he's straight up got the win here. If he knows it. I don't think he knew that. Maybe he wouldn't against this guy, but I don't know. How many mounts does he have? 6? Get out of here, stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he would have sacked. Yeah, I think he just had the win here, because I think he would have just been able to burn us both out. And then he could have, if this guy was still left alive, he could have sacked all the Firecats. I don't know, maybe he's still got plans. I guess he still can't he? But yeah, I think he still wins here. Wait, can I Ravenous Trap him? Oh, I can! Yes, okay. So now we won't lose to... I was going to say, he's had three permanents leave the battlefield now. Because he sacked his stuff. So I can exile his graveyard and get rid of Firecat Blitz, and he can't cast it at instant speed. So there's that at least. We still could die, though. Yeah, I like Ravenous Trap. It's actually like a good trap. I mean, the traps aren't bad. Like, they're not great. But sometimes they can actually really come in handy. At least now he can't Firecat Blitz us to death. But he still can probably do something. Is he stumped now? Is he going to do that? Outpost Siege? Yeah, I think he was going to do that and then Firecat Blitz, but we didn't let him. Woohoo! That'd be a Ravenous Trap. some mad value. We also domed this guy for like 5 or 4. So, pretty happy about that. So we can command tower and we could dig through time and copy it. Or copy the trigger. So he's empty-handed now. Yeah, he was definitely going to fire Cat Blitz last turn. So he just, yeah, he's just putting mana into his commander because he wants to. Yeah, no, if I didn't do that, we definitely would have lost last turn. So, woohoo, traps for coming in handy. Because you can cast Ravenous Trap for free when you meet its like stipulation. I mean, we still might lose here, but depends on what he's top decking now at least. So I was gonna say, but he could Faithful Suiting, but he can't because we exiled his Faithful Suiting. Goblins, all the Joblins. That's how it's pronounced, by the way, is Joblin. Yep, that's it. It's Joblin. Comment on how you feel about me saying Joblin. Does it bug you when I say Joblin instead of Goblin? Is it irritating? Joblin. Joblin. If somebody's just like banging their head against their desk or their keyboard right now, screaming back that it's Goblin into their computer screen. I don't know, maybe I don't have enough of an audience to get a reaction like that. Why are you doing this, guy? Do I trade these? I don't want to. We're going to block with the Bailoff, though. Because that's a lot of damage, and we're very low life. So, we could block all of it if we wanted to throw Thrasios under the boss, which I considered, but... You got a Snapping Sailback. And a Ripjaw Raptor. 2 Enragers. You put a counter on it. Cool. Command tower. And I'll play an island as well. So I think we just dig through time here. And we'll delve the crap out of it. Yeah, not worried about... Oh wait, no. You undo that. Cancel. Don't care about Summoning Trap. Or... Temple. Other Temple. Don't think we'll need Ravenous Trap again. Installation. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. So we're gonna throw some damage around. We might kill this guy. Hopefully we kill this guy. We've got two 50% chances that equals 100%, right? No! 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 You got lucky this time. So how much mana do I have left? I have 5. We're pretty dead. So I'm wondering which I actually take to do something with. I think we just have to take the Whiplash Trap and the Mizzix Mastery. I was catering my graveyard choices earlier to possibly getting a Mizzix Mastery and overloading it. That's why I was exiling the non... that's great, thank you, little thing. I was mostly exiling the non-instants and sorceries. I mean, I didn't think Ravenous Trap would matter again, and Summoning Trap just doesn't do that much work in this deck, so... unless casting something from a graveyard is beneficial. I guess I could Volcanic Visions. And dig through time. That'll wipe the board. And then we still have Whiplash up. Yeah, maybe I have to do that. It's unfortunate. No, wait. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh wait, no, yeah, I get to cast this. What am I doing? Okay, I was like, I can't cast that, but I can. Yeah, huh? Yeah, huh? I had to. I had to. Your guys' decks are scary. I didn't mean that to be all capitals, but whatever. I'm still afraid. I have to attack with this guy, so I'm going to. I don't want to. And we still have our Whiplash Trap up, at least. Is Oh, Purphoros is online. Yes! So if he casts the thing, we can bounce Purphoros in response. Okay, let's see if we can make it. Oh no, I forgot about that doing a ton of damage because of Panharmonicon. Why? Oh, two or more creatures enter. I didn't mean to. No. 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 I made a mistake. No. No. Well, we lose now. What did he draw? I guess he technically might not be able to kill us, but this guy's pretty dead though. I forgot that two creatures had to enter. I guess if he plays another creature, we just die anyway, because it's 2 damage from this, because double trigger, and then 4 damage from this, so 6 total. So we wouldn't have lived anyway. I don't think he has a creature though. Maybe he's forgetting about Kirkeep. Let's hope he does. We're gonna block, and then he dies. And he Kirkeeps, and we die, right? Because it's, yeah, 2, 2, 1, 1, 6. Yep, and that's the Purphoros deck. I think I've played against a few. Probably seen a few on my other games. Anyway, still pretty close, all things considered. We still would have died, even if I hadn't screwed up the Whiplash Trap, because we would have... To trigger its extra condition, we have to, or an opponent has to have 2 or more creatures enter the battlefield that turn, and just the Goblin did, and it was the Kobold that killed us, so we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, I guess. Leave a comment if you like. Please check out my channel if you want to see my other videos, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see videos in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.